quick 3 minutes. It's a really, really gorgeous sunset, so I'm trying to find a way for you guys to see it. It might not pick it up. It's absolutely beautiful out tonight after it's been so hot the last few days. It feels almost like a spring evening instead of a hot summer evening, and I love it. Tonight I wanted to talk to you just a little bit about perspective, and we've talked about Hashimoto's and what it is. We've talked about how we feel when we have autoimmune conditions. We've talked about symptoms. We've talked about stress over and over and over again. And right now I'm in kind of a stressful season of life. We've got some parent issues and we've got some big life changes coming for our parents, and navigating all of that can be pretty stressful. So I just want to talk a little bit about perspective. It's something that I've been trying to keep myself, and a perspective of gratitude and just being grateful that we have the opportunity to make these decisions, that we have the opportunity to find the right situation in the right place and the right medical care and the answers that we need. Some people don't get that option, and some people never take the time in the midst of stress to stop and think about some of the alternatives. And we often hear when people are in the midst of stress, well, it could always be worse. Oh, there's a little of that pretty orange. It could always be worse. And that's not what you want to hear when you're in the middle of stressful situations. But keeping perspective and flipping perspective can actually help you cope and manage stress. It's actually an extremely good stress management technique, and it's one I've been trying to instill for myself. I'm still hunting sunset here, but I think it's still just too bright. I'll take a picture of it and post it with this. It's really easy when you're in the midst of stress to think about how horrible everything is and why me, and why is this happening? And the question really is why not me? We're all affected by change. Change is part of life, and knowing how to navigate that change and knowing how to regulate that within ourselves and finding ways to spin positive is actually proven to lower hormone cortisol, which is our stress hormone. It's proven to calm our blood pressure. It's proven to balance our blood sugar, which are all extraordinarily important parts of managing Hashimoto's and other autoimmune and inflammatory conditions. It will keep you healthier to find perspective in your day and to start and finish each day in an attitude of gratitude and being grateful for the opportunities that are presenting themselves, even if they're stressful, because we always have an opportunity to learn something about ourselves, about how we interact with people, about how to handle a situation another time. And so that is just something I've been reflecting on quite a lot lately, and I think it applies to any woman or man who's trying to make changes in their life and in their health and in how they treat themselves. And the perspective needs to be that we are given opportunities and we need to seize those opportunities, and we need to look at what priorities are and understand that life shifts and changes. And I don't know if this is really making a lot of sense. I'm awfully tired, but I just want to leave you tonight with the reminder that when we're looking at health, we also have to consider our mental fortitude. And if our mental fortitude doesn't have techniques that we can call on, our bodies are affected. And so if you're dealing with an autoimmune condition, if you're dealing with a gut issue, if you have what I call stressoria, if you're dealing with poor sleep, if you're dealing with any of that, it's time to start to look at perspective. And I can tell you from experience, we've had a lot of issues in the last year where I've allowed myself to become stressed and really think about, why is this happening to us? Coming from a perspective of, we have the opportunity to seek answers and we have the opportunity to make change, is making a huge difference in how I navigate this scenario. So that's my 5 minutes. I'll see you next time. I'll try to find that